giving you an opportunity to get the full story from the people who tell it best. This is Mediacom Newsleaders.
And welcome to Newsleaders. Today we're going to talk about Big Brothers, Big Sisters of Central Missouri. By the way, my name is James Mauser, and my guest over here, her name is Ann Merrifield. Hello, Ann.
Hi, nice to see you.
It's good to see you. First time on our show.
Yeah, yes.
But you've been at this job for how long now?
5 months. I started in the middle of the pandemic. I started June 1st.
What a time to start a job.
Uh-huh.
Did that present challenges that you had no idea you were going to face?
Yeah, I had a couple of people that said, and did you do this on purpose? I said, yes, I did. It has been challenging, as you can imagine. We just can't get out and about like we used to. But there have been some new opportunities as well. We are learning how to communicate via Zoom and do things other ways. Big Brothers, Big Sisters, of course, we're the one-on-one mentoring program, and we match a big with a little. And we have two different programs. We have a community-based mentoring and a school-based mentoring. The schools, of course, we're not allowed to go in, so we're not able to do our school-based mentoring at all right now. We are exploring some possibilities of maybe doing some e-mentoring, but the kiddos are in front of a computer a lot anyway,
right.
So we'll see how that works. Our community-based mentoring program is the one where the families get more involved. We ask for our mentors to spend 8 to 10 hours a month with the littles. So we're trying to create some activities where they can still social distance. And they're finding things. They're with the weather being nice. They're going to parks. We're going to be creating a citywide scavenger hunt for our matches, and so we're just trying to be creative on the ways that we're getting our matches together.
So you call the ones who need a big, a little, right?
A little, yes. We have bigs and littles. The bigs are the mentors, and the littles are the mentees.
So how are what's the little population like?
We have about 100 active matches right now. We have 130 littles on a waiting list. So we really need bigs, and if there was one ask or one request that I would have from today's interview, it would just to be to spread the word. I heard someone yesterday make the statement to tell a friend, to bring a friend, and I like that because I feel like if we can really spread the word that we're in need of positive role models for these littles, that we could really help. Our vision, of course, is to help youth achieve their full potential. And that's where we really need the help right now.
So somebody watching wants to be a big. Mm-hmm. What do they do, and what should they do?
Well, there's a couple of things they can do. They can, of course, always find us online. It's bigs@centralmissouri.com. They can email me, Ann, at bigsofcentralmissouri.org. And if they go online, we've got actually a brand new website, and so lots of information there. They can download an application if they want to. The application process, we're very careful to do a good job of matching. So the big goes through a detailed application, interview process, background checks. The little and the family does the same thing. They fill out paperwork. They say the kind of big they'd like to have, their activities, their interests, so that we can do a good match. So we get an application from a potential big. We run the background checks. We bring them in for an interview, and then we match them with a little that has similar interests. And then we bring them in together. We have a match meeting. We give them a coupon for an ice cream cone. They go off on their first meeting, and then they go on from there to determine how they can get together. The whole
Can
process,
they get together as often as they want?
They can. Yes, they can. We ask for at least a 1 year commitment, because we want to establish that positive influence in the little's life for a long period of time.
That's what's most important, isn't it?
It certainly is.
Yeah, stability.
Yeah. 67% of our littles are from single parent households, and 61% of those are single female head households. So of those 130 that are on a waiting list, over 80 are young boys that are in need of a positive male mentor. So that's our real need right there. So the application process takes 2 to 3 weeks. And so from start to finish, we can get a match within 2 to 3 weeks.
And you're giving so much of yourself. I mean, there's no cost to this. but you give so much of yourself and you change someone's life, probably not knowing how much you're changing in their life.
Oh, if I could just tell you the stories. The stories are just wonderful. And I run across people in the community that, oh yeah, I was a big, and I still keep in touch with my little. And yes, people I don't think people really think. And it doesn't have to be a burden on you. It's not, it's people that say I don't have time, I think they really need to stop and take a step back. I have a little, I go to the grocery store and I call her and I say, hey, you want to come grocery shopping with me? So she's learning how to budget money. We take my dog for a walk in the park. We go to the park and play. It doesn't have to be, it's just, I play the piano, so I bring her over and let her play my piano. It's not a time constraint. It's doing something that's helping someone else.
Definitely. So the contact information one more time, 874-3677, that's the phone number, or bigsofcentralmo.org.
Exactly.
Find the information and the applications online there, right?
Right.
Okay, Ann, thank you so much. You got to come back and talk some more.
I will. I'd love to.
I'd like to hear some of those stories too, okay?
Thanks.
Down the road. Ann Merrifield, Executive Director for Big Brothers Big Sisters of Central Missouri. Thanks.
Thank you.